Snackarinos. I'm Sarah Z. Today we're doing root beers because yes, drinks can also be a snack. I hopped on the forums, did a lot of research, and there's hundreds and hundreds of root beers. So there's actually a whole group of people out there, much like people who taste beer and rate it, that rate root beers. Now, root beer is a US-based old-fashioned soda, and it used to be made from the bark of the sassafras tree or the sarsaparilla vine. However, the sassafras tree was outlawed by the Federal Food and Drug Administration back in the 60s, I believe, because it had carcinogens in it. And so almost all of the root beers available today are made from artificial root bark flavoring, mixed with other things that I saw cited like wintergreen, licorice, and vanilla, all combined to make that sharp, delicious root beer flavor that we know and love. So the 5 root beers we're tasting today are Hank's, which is a Philly-based root beer. We've got Frostie's. This is a little deviation. This is their vanilla root beer. This is an Illinois-based company. We've got Sprecher Fire Brewed, which I'm excited about. This is a Wisconsin-based company. And then Dad's, how cute is that? This is Indiana-based. And last but not least, I threw in this wild card because I had never seen blonde root beer before. This is owned by the same company that makes Sprechers. And so that's going to be our wild card treat for today. If you want to taste along with me, Sarah Z, links to all of the root beers are going to be found below in the description. Let's get to it. Alrighty, let's get started with Hank's, genuine Hank's, gourmet root beer, Philadelphia recipe. I don't know what that means. So Hank's, little bit of a frosty head. Historically, root beer is known for its frothy, rich mouthfeel. A delicious bite right on the tongue, right out of the gate. And the abundance of flavor that I'm getting right first sip is caramel and vanilla forward. It's very caramel. I think this would be a perfect option to make a root beer float or a brown cow out of. And if you didn't work in an ice cream parlor like me growing up, a brown cow is when you take a root beer specifically, and you mix it with vanilla ice cream. You can do that with any soda you want. If you want to do it with a Coca-Cola Pepsi, that's a black cow. If you want to do it with a cherry soda, that's probably a red cow, and so on and so forth. So I think the Hank's would hold its bite mixing it with ice cream or for a root beer float. Hank's, it's very good, very sweet. Let's see what else we got. Next up is Frostie vanilla root beer. I didn't mean to get the vanilla one, but we're going to go for it anyway, because if we love it, then we know we love vanilla root beers. Now, by now you should know I'm a sucker for cutie little mascots and icons, and this has like a snowy grandpa. Maybe it's Santa. I don't know, but he's got snow all over him and a fancy mustache, and there's snow on everything, and we know that this is going to be frosty and delicious. About the same amount of the frothy head when you pour it as the Hank's. This one smells medicinal. Okay. Different. Not as much of a bite on the tongue as the Hank's was. I think that the medicinal thing I smelled right away is probably a really licorice forward flavor. Yeah, this is licorice forward. Not nearly as much of the caramel. I mean, this is called vanilla. But to be honest, I'm not really even getting that strong of a vanilla. I think it's just like a generally good root beer flavor. Not overly sweet, but I really get in for that bite. From ginger beers, root beers, all my beers. I want that bite. This one doesn't have as strong of a bite for me, so I think this is just like this is what's available at the store, sipping root beer flavor kind of drink. Sprecher's up next, and I think it wants us to think it's German, just based on the font. There's this emblem, and I really wish I had looked this up ahead of time, but I didn't. They have a cute little icon, and I think it's a bird. It's black with a yellow beak. I'm going to look it up and throw it in my notes I like to put in the episodes. But it's some kind of bird or gargoyle. I don't really know. Anyway, on the label, it wants us to know that it is made with honey. So it's naturally antioxidant. So if you're looking for a healthy root beer, this might be the healthy choice for you. Not as much of a head gathering here at all, really. Different. I do taste the honey. So you're going to know that's what this is sweetened with. I would say the root beer flavor is there, but mild. Not very much of a bite at all, to be honest. This is like a lightly flavored root beer soda. The honey is the prominent flavor. We don't have the bite. I will say it's not very sweet, which I really like that about it. I just wish the flavor was stronger. It's got like a natural flavor to it. I don't know how to describe it. It's just because it's not overly sweet. Maybe you're getting more of like the undertones of the licorice, which is more woodsy. So I do like that. I just think that this is very mild flavored. Mild at best. We're looking for our favorite, and so far I'm not happy with the choices available to me. I wish one was better. I'm getting a little nervous because I'm on my 4th root beer. And although I like things about all of them, one so far isn't like, bada bing, that's the one, you know? So I've got a lot of high hopes for dads here. Okay. Came out the same as all the rest. This one is different. I can smell it. This is the one touting wintergreen, which I don't know what that is, but I will look it up. This one is a little too medicinal. The mint, I don't think the mint is the right move if that's what wintergreen is. It takes away from the licorice flavor, or it takes away from the root beer flavor. Yeah, I don't think this is for me. The wintergreen, or whatever that is too strong, and it does not have that barky, rooty flavor I'm looking for. The bite is nice, though. Whatever they're doing for their bite, that's nice. But golly, that wintergreen, I don't know. I don't know, dads. I don't know. Come on, Oak Creek. Okay, Oak Creek small batch craft sodas, blonde root beer made with real brown sugar. 0 proof. Does that mean that there's no alcohol in it? Because I don't get it. That is classy. Decent bite. Not the hardest bite of the 5 here, but good bite. It's real smooth. I would say not a strong root beer flavor. You can definitely taste the brown sugar. It's just like a real mild sweet soda. Maybe they're kind of trying to be like the white wine of root beer sodas. I don't know, but not a very strong root beer flavor. Well, folks, we tasted 5 of what people say are the best root beers out there. I was a little disappointed. Hank's is my favorite from today, but I know there's going to be better ones out there. That's fine. We're just going to have to do another episode. So I'd really love to see some suggestions in the comments. If you didn't see your favorite root beer up here today, put it below because I am doing another taste test. But alas, Hank's was our winner today. Hank's has that bite that must be there for a root beer, in my opinion. And it had really noticeable, rich flavors that I could comment on. Caramel, vanilla. From now on, I'm going to be buying Hank's until we do another taste test. And if you're liking Snackarinos, like and subscribe to the channel and this video, and come back for more Snackarinos with Sarah Z. See you later, alligators.